and good morning from London, everyone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I'm going to pick the stock Rolls-Royce, and I would recommend, based on my 12-month price estimate, I would go long with the stock, and I'm going to be in the buy position. And the reason I say that is there are actually three reasons why I say that. The first one is a unique business model. The second one revolves around the business growth drivers and also the competition analysis. And the third one are the financial statements as I read from the Goldman Sachs report of 2021. And these are the three major reasons. I'm going to deep dive into each one of those. The first reason when I said was about the unique business model. Now, airlines industry is a very, very competitive space, but Rolls-Royce provides engines to those airlines, which give them an edge already. But they don't sell engines, but they sell the operating hours of the engine, which is again a very unique model for them. Now, engines remain the property of Rolls-Royce, but they sell the operating hours, and they also are owning up to the maintenance and operations of those engines and repair of those engines. But the cost of operations, repair, and maintenance is already included in the price when they're selling it to the when they're selling the operating hours to the airlines. Now, this unique model also gives Rolls-Royce the opportunity to actually target low-cost airlines in the US and around the world. The second thing I want to talk about are the business growth drivers and the competition analysis. The first thing I want to talk about was the cutting edge technology which Rolls-Royce has. Now, Rolls-Royce currently has the best engineering team, and they are in the future going to produce the best next generation engines, which will also include low carbon emission engines, which are very, very important to reach 2050 goals of being carbon neutral, the climate change. And that's going to be another factor in considering how the Rolls-Royce stock would go up. The second driver, which is the most important driver, is the engine flying hours, because that's the model which Rolls-Royce operate in, and that's going to depend, because right now the COVID pandemic has hit the airlines industry very badly, but that's going to improve owing to the vaccination, and also owing that there's an opportunity that the link between the US and Europe is going to open up for the aviation industry. So I think so I believe that engine flying hours are going to be on the rise from the present. The third thing are the market trends, where we see that Rolls-Royce actually own 46% of the share of the current market, and the revenues passenger kilometer is actually having a CAGR of 4.6%. So there's a growth in the market, and the Rolls-Royce is currently the market leader in the space. So which makes them a strong contender whenever the aviation industry is coming up after the COVID crisis. I think Rolls-Royce is going to have a very, very strong position. Another important factor to notice here is one of the most important airlines. The type of aircraft is A330s, which is growing by 10% year on year, and Rolls-Royce has a share of 80% engines in those airlines. So that's another market trend that was interesting to note, and I think because of these three growth drivers and Rolls-Royce being on the top of it makes them a strong contender that their stock price would go up. The third the third thing which I want to talk about are the financials. Now, current financials say that there's a negative free cash flow of minus $2 billion in 2021, which is going to go up by positive 436 million pounds by 2022. And the second thing in financials, which was important to note, was the engine flying hours. So, engine flying hours have been calculated as a percentage of 2019, which is mostly flat in 2021, which is about 40% of 2019 in 2021. But that is going to go up to 55% by Q4 of 2021, owing to the vaccination trends, and also again the EU and the US aviation line opportunity of it being open. But the engine flying hours are going to be 100% of 2019 by Q4 2023. And the higher engine flying hour concretes the contention that RR is on an uproad. And we also see that the debt-adjusted cash flow increases to 1.9 billion pounds, which gives an enterprise value to the Rolls-Royce about 19.8 billion pounds, at which when calculated at a multiple of 10.6x. Hence, the trajectory of the stock is on the up, because we see that there's an upside, 50% upside on the current value of the Rolls-Royce stock, which is hovering about around 107p. But when we calculate the enterprise value of 19.8 billion pounds, we see 50% upside, which gives us the current stock value of around approximately of 170p. So my results based on the valuation, I will hold my position. My position will be long, and I will buy those shares. And the reasons are very simple because the DACF and the EV estimates give us the price target of 170p, which is higher than the current price, which is hovering about 107p. But there are key risks which needs to be understood, and I want to talk about four key risks. The first one is basically what if there's a third wave? What if there are further disruptions from COVID? Second, vaccination timing to people who travel more, because vaccination currently are given to people based on the age. People who are old are given the vaccination first, but maybe people who are from age 20 to 40 are the people who travel more. So vaccination timings will also be to go long for the Rolls Royce stock. Thank you.
Down the free or mobile application now.